Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. If you think that you have to play a lot with the new cards, the power level of Scholomance Academy is very high, well, you don't have to use a lot of new cards. I played this Highlander Hunter. This was actually a viewer request deck. Uabl, one of my viewers, built this list of Highlander Hunter, and I went on a huge win streak with this, ending up with an 83% win rate, and it was just gorgeous. And Highlander Hunter, even though you could think that, okay, how does Hunter deal with all of these big minions that are part of the current buff meta, then Hunter actually does have a few tools to deal with them. There's the good old Maiev Shadow song that didn't see a lot of mainstream play in the end in Ashes of Outland, even though it was always a perfectly reasonable card and just waiting for the right meta, and the right meta might be just here. Then there's Rottnest Drake, there's Varanus, of course. You can combine that with the Desert Spear or with Unleash the Hounds. You can do some hard removal. And there's a new card, the Krolosk Bark Stripper. Spellburst, destroy random enemy minion, so basically a deadly shot on a stick, as is Rottnest Drake, I suppose. So Hunter does have quite a few of these cards that destroy a random minion. So when you're playing Hunter in the current meta, you want to try to control the board state, so that when the opponent puts that huge minion on the board, you either have tools to kill some small minions behind it, or you can just control it first so that the big minion is going to be the only one, and then you can destroy that, and then you can, boom, win the game. Alternatively, of course, with Maiev Shadow Song, putting something out of the way. If you have Maiev, you want to be aggressive, then you just play Maiev when the big taunt comes up, and it's out of the game for a while and just enough time for you to win the game. The current most popular way to build Highlander Hunter is typically to top the curve at Bran, maybe even put a Polkelt in and ensure that Bran draw. But this version is still a little bit more traditional, using Nagran, Slam, Dragon Queen, Siamat, all those huge threats that Hunter can use. One way or another, the old meta tyrant seems to be still competitive. It just isn't getting the recognition that it maybe deserves, but it is still doing fine. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also support the channel by joining as a paying member here on YouTube or joining as a subscriber on Twitch. I stream live on Twitch 6 days a week, so check down below the description for a link to my Twitch channel if you want to see that. And now, let's go take a look at Highlander Hunter in action. Zephyrus is good. I won't have enough mana to actually make use of it, but it's still kind of okay. So to me this looks like a Pharaoh Dragon on 2 into Coin Face Stalker Hero Power on 3. That is just my general impression of what this hand wants me to achieve. There would be an option to try to go with Zephyrus and buffs, but I just don't know if I can be fast enough. Well, that was terrible. I obviously did not want to draw a secret. Bad secret. Stay in the deck, please. I've had Druids, Paladins, Warriors, Rogues and Priests. Yeah, I believe that you have. I don't know how good they have been, but maybe they've been good. Now I have the brand, so do I still want to spend the coin? Ah, that's awkward. I still want to spend the coin. I think it's vitally important to get that freezing trap into play before I draw it too. Next turn will be just Snake Trap Hero Power though, which is kind of sucky. But what can you do? Not much you can do about it really. It's going to be Snake Trap Hero Power. I guess I had the alternative to do something with Zephyrus. We'll see. So that one's going to get frozen, which is something. Bye bye Twilight Runner. But there's more where that came from. On the other hand, now I do have this Rottnest Drake. I can use that to kill that one and hit some more face, which seems like a nice thing. And then, is there a Guardian Animals? There is a Guardian Animals, but there's no Twilight Runners. But there's some Taunt Minions. So that's a thing too. I would have the Varanus. Zephyrus for Savage Roar. Does it win? I think I need to Maiev the bigger one. Then hit 2 of these into that one. See what comes out. An Emperor Cobra. 9 to the face. This is still 9 to the face. That's still 9 to the face. So I have Zephyrus Fireball. That's one potential lethal out. But there is a Kael'thas. Does it come with healing? Nope. So then I can just finish this off with Bran. Rawr. I think I can try with this hand. There's a bunch of dragons in the deck, right? So I will get something to activate the Corrosive Breath, because there's very high likelihood of some 3 health minions in the near future. Chat knew too, yeah. Chat always knows. Good chat. Good chat, Tinley said, good chat. Hi Spanish Banana. We're now playing Uabl's Highlander Hunter deck. Before that I played Budget Demon Hunter, and before that... No, in the meanwhile I played Conjure Warlock too. Do I want to kill that? Yeah, I think it's too scary to allow it to be buffed. If that becomes a 3-5, then what am I going to do? Well, that becoming 4-3 is also annoying. But I suppose that has to be accepted at this point. It's just a little annoying because once this wakes up it might hit into it and... No buff in hand. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Right now the Rotten Strike of course isn't doing a whole lot. Nor can it be played because my hand is full of expensive cards. The Metallist wouldn't run Siamat or Nagran Slam, so they wouldn't be in this position because their curve would be so much lower. Yeah, Rotten Strike also looks pretty weak next turn. It's even more so because I don't have a dragon in hand. Huh? Let's see. I reached Legend with the Face Hunter deck. Alright. Awesome. Will you show control lock list? I might. Explorer and Hero Power, or just play the Rotten Strike. Rotten Strike is my way to kill the big buffed minions. I think I have to do the Primordial Explorer here. Try to look for even more Rotten Strikes. None of these are likely to be useful. Because there's a chance that I can get like a big buffed minion to target. What is the best legendary to craft? You need to craft a deck. Who cares about individual legendaries? You need to craft a deck that is good enough. I mean, going Dwarven and Sharpshooter Hero Power is just so weak. This has got to be the Rotten Strike turn now. Alright, we rolled well with that, but now there's a risk that this gets buffed. But even if it gets the +8/+8, it has 10 health, I can kill it with Siamat next turn. But there's going to be a Libra of Hope instead. Lightforce Crusader. Well, that was a surprise. But I'm down to 14 health. Paladin only needs 3, so there's some real ways for me to die here. There could also be like Blessed Champion that was randomly generated. I died to that once yesterday, randomly generated Blessed Champion. I think I have to try Bran. This one needs to trade there, so that I don't immediately die to a single buff card. Now Paladin needs another 7. Blessed Champion of course is lethal, but something like Blessing of Kings plus Hand of Adal is not. Or another Zealot plus Hand of Adal. So this plays around the majority of buff cards that Paladin could have there.
must have slain 100 or so.
I have Snake Trap and Freezing Trap in the deck. This one needs to have Rush and Taunt, right? Then it kills that one. Bran kills this one. This goes face. I can play the Sharpshooter on the board as well. So with the Taunt up, that removes some of the more obvious ways for the Paladin to have lethal. There's still Consecration and Blessing of Kings. But Paladin cannot face tank this with a weapon. And weapon plus buff doesn't kill me.
Become the hero this world needs. Greatness calls.
Alright, Hand of Adal. Then... Alright, we take it. Sweet looking hand, but maybe a little bit on the slow side. I need to mulligan the Veranos away. I still have the Zephyrus, so that I can have faster hand. Seem to be ranking fast. I'm sure if you win you get ranks. I mean, the deck does seem quite alright, I suppose. Samadan Coin Companion.
Is anyone else lost?
Yeah, but I didn't want to do that. A Frazzled Freshman. For a moment I was wondering, am I playing against a priest or a paladin?
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
That's gonna suck when that gets buffed. It's going to be a 3-6. Lucky that's not going to be 3-6. Ooh boy. I think I need to coin 6 or... That way I can kill that one now. So I've had 2 minions on the board against 1 Divine Shielded minion. There was no Hand of Adal in hand, it would have been played, right? Shadow Slayer. What? Wow. That's a good one. Let's use that. I don't want to trade away the Murder yet, because there's a chance that I end up silencing that, or otherwise doing something to it. Let's see.
I cannot wait to read these.
I felt I had enough answers.
Great defense.
Oh dear. Not enough mana for Shadow Madness. I wish there was enough mana for Shadow Madness here. I could tutor Secret. I don't particularly like freezing the Attendant though. There's also a chance for buffs, so Shadow Madness a turn later doesn't necessarily do much. I think I need the Secret. That will also improve my future draws. It's the freeze. That's my least favorite. Well, I guess we need to kill the Murder. I think I need to hit into that one too. Entices the Paladin to buff it first. Should there be some kind of buff play. I don't have a dragon in hand, so Rottnest Drake is not active. Paladin was able to play around the Secret. Well, I didn't have a great... I mean, I was hoping for the Freezing Trap, of course, because I really didn't want to give the... Ingenuity pulls Griffin, or it pulls Krolusk, or it pulls the Sixo Prime. Not a great set of options. I guess the Griffin wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that sucks. I need to do that and Corrosive Breath later. That means I just need to play the Felmo and not do more. This is not good. This is not good at all. Need to get the Krolos going. 50-50 roll. Shoot there. Get the 50-50 roll. Win the 50-50 roll. Good. Do I want to kill this first form of the shot bot? I think I do. Let's kill it. That leaves behind a 2-1. That can of course be buffed. And I have 5-7 and then I have 5-4 that wakes up next turn. If I can top deck a dragon, that would activate the Rottnest Drake.
I cannot wait to read these.
Third discount on the Librams. Alright. Where does the 5-4 go? Please hit into one of the other minions, not the Divine Shielded one. It always goes face. Do I just have to Zephyrus now? I mean, I play the Sharpshooter, Hero Power down that one. That puts me to 4 mana. Then I play Zephyrus and I can death the Ancient Guardian.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
I can shoot that one. Then I can play Zephyrus. Zephyrus gives me Shadow Word Death. Then I can kill the 8-8. I can also trade the 1-3. So the Paladin doesn't have any board. Which will make it potentially easier to get a Rottnest Drake play next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Yep, here we get the Rottnest Drake play. Or, what's that one card? I mean, even if it's a Libram, I can still Hero Power down to 10-2-2. It can't be a Libram, it's been enhanced since the beginning. And I wanted to kill all the minions so that I can set up for a better Rottnest Drake. Ping there. Play Rottnest Drake. And these are going face. Alright. Paladin doesn't have enough discounts to get a Libram of Hope back from Liadrin and play it. Does have enough discounts for Libram of Justice into Consecration, if those happen to be those 2 cards in hand right now. But then I can still have Explorer Companion. I can still have more pressure after that, even if that happens. So it wouldn't be a hopeless position. I just wonder what would be a card that would be kept from turn 1. He was emoting before, but then it ended, as did his reign. Reign of Terror did not end, thanks to the Wave of Apathy. Fine. Even with the Leok, it's not enough. So maybe I will discover a dragon first, in case I happen to pick up a Rottnest Drake. Not a Rottnest Drake, but there is an Evasive Worm. That's an interesting option too. I think I'm going to use it. Because with this one, I don't want to get rid of the Hero Power. I would rather sacrifice these 2 than lose the Hero Power. It might be important to be able to shoot into something. I forgot I needed to kill this one. I forgot that it had Humility. Sorry about that. Then of course this one was better to trade than the face more. A couple of 1-drops shouldn't be too good. Nah, still take it. Alright, sweet. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button
and subscribe to my channel for more.